So sorry if it doesn't work. I wish it were working. I don't know what to do. It's just gonna be dumb. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I don't have the coronavirus or anything. So that's good. I chatted with my folks. My folks are okay. They're actually in a part of the United States that's fairly isolated. So chances that they'll get the virus are pretty low. It's always possible. I mean, you never know, but chances are no, they'll probably never get it. I'm now, my day job has now isolated us. So we have for the next 2 weeks starting today, so I guess 13 days, we have mandatory working from home. Don't go into the office because they're trying to obviously make sure that nothing spreads. So, I mean, on the one hand, I get to work at home. On the other hand, I mean, So, yeah, so your job too? Oh, don't you work in like a healthcare thing? So are you just without pay or are they paying you while you're away? Anyway, I, oh, but you're on lockdown, I see. Yeah, yeah, so today I just figured, you know, since we're supposed to mostly stay away from other people, right? Today, don't mind the cough, it's not coronavirus. I've had that for a while. It's just kind of like leftover from the last time I had a cold or whatever. Yeah, like dry throat and stuff. This is, well, I mean, I had this way back at the beginning of February, the last half of January, way before. I mean, if I had coronavirus, I would obviously have all kinds of symptoms now because it's 2 to 14 days, right? No visitors allowed, right? Um. Anyway, so because we're supposed to stay away from people, that's the idea for the next couple of weeks, right? I broke that today only. I went to the grocery store just to get stuff to make sure I could go. I mean, I had enough food that I could go a full 2 weeks, but I was like, just to, make sure so stuff's a little bit easier. I don't have to like grind my own wheat and stuff. Like, I'll just get some stuff that I can get from the store, right? People are freaking panicking, man. People are like, people buy all kinds of crap like in prep, but I'm like, shouldn't you just normally have all that kind of stuff? No, it wasn't crazy. At least where I live, it wasn't crazy like people fighting and stuff. There were a lot of people in the store, and there were a lot of people like taking stuff, like taking the last of things and stuff. But it wasn't super crazy. But a lot of the shelves were like almost empty. Like for example, um, there was pretty much no bread. There were things like rolls and buns, like hamburger buns and hot dog buns and stuff, so you can get that variety of bread, but there were no like actual loaves of bread. Or I shouldn't say no, there were almost none. There were none of the stuff you normally see on the shelf, like, Hostess and whatever brands of bread. None of the, and like Sara Lee and stuff, none of those were on the shelves. The only place I could find bread is if I went over to the bakery, and then they had some packaged stuff that they made themselves. So I kind of did a hybrid of things. So just in case I'm in the mood for sandwiches, I don't have to just go, oh, well, I'll deal with it and get something else. I can have sandwiches if I want. So I already had almost a full loaf in my fridge. So I've now put that in my freezer so that it'll last longer. And then I got 2 packages of 12 rolls each, so 24 rolls. Put those in my freezer. And then I finally got a thing of like a bakery thing. So it's only like this kind of a thing of bread. Like, so it's like this. And then if you look at it on the top, it's like kind of rounded like that or whatever. So it's not like the normal loaves of bread. Some of the pieces will be smaller and bigger and stuff. Anyway, I got one of those, and I also put that in my freezer. And then I got a bunch of other stuff to make things convenient. I got some tubs, or a couple tubs of potato salad that I normally don't get. I got because the bigger sizes were out, so I got the I don't know what sizes, how many ounces, 16 ounce, something. I don't know. Anyway, the kind of half sizes of cottage cheese, I got 4 of those because they're all good through April 1st. So that'll at least get me the next couple of weeks. Stuff like that. And I got a bunch of vegetables and a little bit of fruit. So that's that kind of stuff. And then I even got a few like snacky things, like some donuts and some Sara Lee things and stuff to stretch out over the course of, if it ends up being more than 2 weeks. So I have donuts that I'm initially going to snack on over like the next week or something, because those won't last. Those aren't very well sealed, so those won't last long before they go stale. So I'll have those the next few days. But then like I got Sara Lee things, like I said, that were like packaged, so those will last a lot longer. I got more peanut butter, and I got crackers, things like that. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, and when everybody panics like that, like panics and rushes on the store, yeah, it makes it hard. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, it's crazy. It's and the thing is too, like we're not. Oh, this was Icy. We spoke to her, so we didn't do the other things yet.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, right.
Dr. Colden. Mrs. Donovan. Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Of course you will, because you're a dumb face and stuff. Anyway, yeah, people have gone crazy. Like, it's always a possibility that this is going to be a pandemic or something. That's always a possibility. But I feel like 2 things. One, I feel like media and stuff like that are just like creating extra panic over it, like making people freak out about it when it's really not. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's spreading, but I mean, the number of people that are dying from it is super low, right? Percentage wise. So, I mean, it's better if you don't get infected at all. But I mean, if nobody's really dying from it, like I don't think it's that big of a panic. I mean, the normal flu has their own number of people that, you know. So I just feel like it's kind of too much. Not to mention, like, a lot of these people that are rushing on the stores, right? I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not judging anybody, okay? But I feel like normal wisdom would say that you should probably have some stuff in backup somewhere in your house, if possible, already, right? Like a lot of these people, I'm not saying like in your case or specific cases, but in a lot of these cases, these people have the money and the ability to get stuff ahead of time. They just wait till the last minute because they procrastinate. And I'm like, I don't know if that really, like, it feels like they should have already, especially with as many natural disasters and stuff that happen nowadays, you would think that it'd be clear something could happen at any given point. So maybe if you have the means, you ought to try to prepare for that. Okay, I think we.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
It's alright. I'm not trying to. Just opening that again because I'd opened it last time. And like I said, I'm not trying to judge anybody. I'm not trying to say, oh, you should have, you really should have, or whatever. I'm just saying, like, if you have the ability to, because not everybody does, right? But if you are in a position where that thing is possible, you shouldn't wait until the last minute to go get stuff, right? Good, yeah. Well, like I said, I wouldn't judge if you didn't, but I'm just saying, right? Like, because I hear of this stuff like, I I on Twitter and stuff, I see actors tweeting about how crazy it is, and they're like, some of them are panic buying and stuff. I'm like, dude, you literally make millions of dollars a year. Can you not, even if you just put it on your own property, could you not like buy a big storage facility, like a big like storage shed or something, put it in the back of your property? If you think, oh, it's ugly, put it behind a bunch of palm trees and bushes or something, but have a storage facility on your property that is gated off from everybody else, right? And have in the storage facility a bunch of stuff like food and stuff in case there's a disaster. Like, I don't get these people that are totally psycho. Like, well, I mean, like I said, you may not be in a circumstance where you can do that kind of stuff. But like a lot of these actors and stuff, I'm just, you guys are stupid. Like, what? You're just ridiculous. And then they're like, oh, everybody's panicking. I can't believe it. Yeah, because you're an idiot and waited till the last minute. If you don't have a choice, it's different. But
Where did my fiance go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work. Where did my fiance go?
okay, so nothing more from him.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here. I don't get why they have us waiting so long.
Okay, I'm guessing these are each just one time talk, and then nothing more to say. Maybe. Oh wait, here's Bradley.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
We already talked about that? Oh. Should I use psychology?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
So, whoever is voicing Marie in this, I suspect she's British because she said figure instead of figure. In American English, you do like a Y sound right after the G, figure. In British English, there's no Y sound, so it's figure. Oh, well, okay, thanks. But I should be good. I mean, first of all, utilities should be fine. Like in everything I've been seeing, you're still gonna have water, still gonna have electricity and stuff. Obviously, I've got electricity still right now. So that should be fine. I have a bunch of water stored up if I need it. I have fuel for like doing my little stove for cooking if I need to. Instead of using my electric stove. Like I said, my fridge is pretty much packed full actually of stuff, as is my freezer. I got full cupboards. I should be fine. I've got a bunch of medical supplies and stuff too, like bandages and like rubbing alcohol and medicine. I've got like what do you call it, Excedrin and ibuprofen and stuff like that too. So I should be fine. I think I'll be okay. Plus, I don't know how long they're gonna have us on lockdown. It kind of depends on how long that goes, but I should be fine to last a while. Plus, I've got stuff in actual food stores like buckets full of like beans and wheat and sugar and stuff like that. So even if things stretch long, I should be fine for a while. It may not be the most pleasant thing if I end up eating the same thing over and over or something, but I'll be fine, I think. So I appreciate the offer, though. Okay, let's see. Riverside Institute, founded by C. Hawkins, T. Fuller, J. Fitzroy, 1851.
Dr. Colden. Do you want something? I think that you're needed in Block B, Doctor.
Okay, where's Block B? I don't know where Block B is. Fight tuberculosis. Obey the rules of health. That's where we were originally. And then we came over here and looked around. Yep. Wait, did we do this room? We were in here originally. I know this for sure. Because this is where we were examining the one guy. And then we spoke with her.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last.
Oh no, this is a different one.
Was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
So this response would be if you don't want to, if you want to make sure that you're not letting on that you disagree with things that are going on. This I could see leading to some kind of mistrust, like they don't believe in your abilities as a doctor, in which case Murray Colden would have a more difficult time with authority as a doctor in the place. And this one would reveal her suspicions of what the other doctor is doing. I'm not sure which is going to be better here. I guess I could reload if things go really badly this way.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
She's like, I'm sorry, what? And Marie's like, well, if you're a qualified nurse, then take care of him. Like, what the frick? Just do nursing stuff, things that'll help him out. I don't know why that's shocking to you that I was saying that.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Okay, I guess nothing else there. Yeah, I wonder what amount of these patients are struggling with insomnia and so on as a result of Cthulhu and his influence, and what percentage are struggling because they're being experimented on or whatever at the Institute, right? It seems like both things are happening at the same time, which could be very bad, obviously, in conjunction with each other. And then if they are doing the experiments, I wonder if that is in part tied to the cult. Like maybe they do the experiments to kind of throw off the scent, so if people do track down people are going crazy to the Institute, they maybe won't look any farther. Key to the boiler room. All right.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Donovan, that's his name. I think that's the other doctor, Dr. Donovan. Okay, we've been over all those now. Up another one.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Nephrectomy? Is that removal of dead organs or something? Not sure what that word means, but that sounds like it might be something along those lines.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
File describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He commands to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest she needs. So now Irene Sanders is being... I wonder if it's because she's the wife of the Sanders guy that went insane and killed himself. I wonder if because of that, they're trying to keep it kind of hush-hush by bringing her in here so she can't say anything like that she might suspect or whatever. Yeah.
Mrs. Sanders?
I wonder if she's dead. She might just be asleep, but I have a bad feeling she might be dead.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Hey, we've seen him, I think.
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
No? The bootleggers.
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Perhaps? Seems odd that you'd say perhaps, but okay.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
Interesting. A mother with her child, I guess. Okay.
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
You see, they're bringing people that don't even belong here.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Jeez. It's bad enough that people suffer when they get hurt legitimately. With the crap they're doing in here, it's like makes it 5 times worse. Jeez. Oh, this is where we were. We were here originally examining this guy. That's what it was. I thought we were in the area, but we were not on that. We were not on that side. We were here, and then that side is coming through. Okay, got it.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought I did this.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
Oh, just calendar. That's right. I think she already read that last time too.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Yeah, that's that. Yep.
Everybody says it. She's a witch.
Okay, so I'm trying to think if there's anywhere I've not already gone. I think there isn't. I've not gone in the bathroom, I guess, technically.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
And this is storage room. Another one?
And the answer is no. You can
Oh.
imagine she doesn't dare say a thing.
Okay, hang on.
That silly goose lets herself be trodden on. Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while. And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a
Medicine and Secret Sciences. This very interesting book aimed at a wide public demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine. Magnetism, grandmother's secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed, to a certain extent, to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of this century. Okay.
real show.
So wait, so why? What? Why? Is she going to give that to him later? If she already knows it, and if she has the book, but she already knows the information in it, then I'm not sure what the benefit of having. Maybe she gives it to him later. I don't know. It's got that clues. Yeah, and then can't go to Pierce right now because we're not Pierce. Okay. I guess that's everything in here. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave that open. It's fine. The kitchen. I've been in the kitchen already? I don't remember if I've been in here. I feel like maybe, but I don't remember this.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Okay. So you don't see anything wrong with food though? So I guess we're okay then. Although that lid, there's only one lid for like 4 plates. What? And there are a bunch of things over here too. Are these just ones people haven't eaten, or are they waiting to be served? It's gonna get cold if they're waiting to be served. Okay.
Dr. Colden?
Yo, yo, girlfriend, yo. Is... Oh, she's still there. So that was a different nurse. Okay. Okay, that may be it, except here, but I don't think I can get in here right now. I think she said, like, she doesn't want to go in or something. Removal of kidneys. Oh, specifically removal of kidneys. Okay.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Okay, it's locked. That's what it was. I think that's it. Then we do the boiler room now. So I've already been in administration. That was where all those desks were. We're already in here? Yeah, this is, yep, because this is bordering the administration room. That's right, yep. I don't remember if we found anything in there, but we've been in there. So we've been everything in this hall. That's the men's restroom. Yeah. And she's working on that. Let's see. This men's bathroom, okay. High security unit, which we can't get in there. We were just through the ward here. There's the pharmacy. We've now been in this storage room and here where he's mopping. She's just walking around, walking. There's the kitchen.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Oh, okay.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Hippocratic Oath achievement unlocked.
Thank you again, Doctor.
Okay. And this is where we entered to go around and through everything there. So we've done all of this now, including here. And then there's just the front desk here.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Yeah, okay, so I do think I've pretty much got everything now. None of this stuff has changed, right? Yeah, she's still doing inventory in there. The other nurse is still watching the door to the office there. Yeah, okay, so I think that's what I have to do now. Work. Huh?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
That's not very nice. Okay, you need a man to come in. Don't call him a tool. Just kidding. Plus, it's probably not just a man. You can do it yourself. You get the right tool. So, I need something from a storage room, maybe, or something. I didn't see anything in here. Yeah. I don't know. Ah. His wrenchy. Got it. He had to leave so I could get his wrench. Got it. Kifte! course, my running around wouldn't look suspicious at all, I'm sure, if it were really like real life, but whatever. Yep.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Okay.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. It's temperamental.
Okay. Yeah.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
This is Elizabeth. She was saying she felt bad because she's basically. Give me a sec. I get some water. My throat's dry. She's basically saying. So Elizabeth there, who's in the men's bathroom, she's complaining about always having to clean the men's bathroom and stuff, but the water keeps shutting off. So it kept being a problem with her. She wasn't able to do the cleaning and or take care of other things in the men's bathroom she had to do. But it was her job to take care of the men's bathroom. So she would get like the whatever the other nurse, the head nurses, that was outside of Dr. Fuller's office. She is not very nice. Anyway, and so when Elizabeth has a problem with the water, she has to go talk to the other lady, and then the other lady tells Elizabeth she's, you're an idiot, blah blah blah. And Elizabeth doesn't like to have to go back, but unfortunately, we have to distract so we can get into Fuller's office. So that's what that was about. So now Elizabeth, unfortunately, is going to have to deal with the wrath of what's her face. Why is she walking that way? It's weird. Just go through here. Oh.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Me too. I don't know if I have a.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Study the Stendhal syndrome, a particularly rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of arts. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. That is interesting. Although I suppose it makes sense it could be. There are a lot of different things that afflict different people in different ways for various reasons.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Oh. Oh, I see. So
I've unlocked something. Patient files.
the white ship. The white ship was the achievement. Cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysis sessions he submitted Sarah Hawkins to. Right. So we got that. Anything else? Like that might be everything. Oh, except I listened to it here, right?
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins.
dagger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
These peculiar illusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Goes without saying that illusions are part of the price for her exceptional gifts.
Why does
Okay.
Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously it's not just blood if she can leap full buildings in a single bound and stuff.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him.
Okay, let's see. There's got to be more.
That he would try to break into the basement sooner or later.
James, I think, is the captain. That's him, I think, the guy on the right. Okay, I want to see if I can find another green thing because that's still blinking. There we go.
Why is Ethan on medication?
So Bradley, Officer Bradley, is on medication as well. Interesting. Okay. So now we continue with the rest of this kind of investigative whatever going on here.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set them all in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Hidden in plain sight, huh? Yeah, it does not sound good. Wonder where that would be then.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Partly burned shoe. It seems like it belonged to Sarah Hawkins. This is the shoe that was missing when PI Ethan Pierce was it Ethan? No, not Ethan. Sorry. Anyway, when PI Pierce, so when Detective Pierce, the guy we mostly have played so far in the game, was investigating the Hawkins manor, found that room with the burning and everything was charred. Here's the shoe that was missing. He said that he only found one shoe. Wasn't sure what was going on with the other one. Now, we found it, maybe. Okay, Sarah's shoe to leave reconstruction scene. Hold that. Okay. Let's see. That's where we came in. So I think if I can, I maybe want to get out of here. See this?
I must go back to the basement.
Not that way. Guess we have to go back this way, and then what's her face may be there, and then we'll have to answer something to her, probably. That sucks. Maybe she's not there. That was open before. I guess we'll leave it open. So it's the way it was. Oh no, she had shut it before going, huh? We'll do that, okay. Go back to the basement, huh? Oh, no. This is the way to the basement, I think. Man, I was hoping she'd just do her investigation up there and that'd be it. We have to go all the way down here? Seriously? I don't want to go back, though.
Now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Algernon Drake. He's the owner of the bookstore.
Filthy thief. Oh, I swear I'll shoot.
Not a master at eloquence, so I guess I can't try that one. Not an expert at strength. Okay.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
I'm not a master at occultism yet. Son of a! All these locked answers.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Scholar of the Unspeakable.
Let's
Achievement
meet later
unlocked.
at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
God dang it. So now I gotta go try to find her. Chapter 9, Riverside Institute. The book projected Pierce into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, if not the body of, Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must save her before it's too late. Must? Does that mean I'm going to have a timer? That'll suck if I have a timer. It doesn't feel like that kind of a game, but maybe it will be. At this point, I don't know.
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 1. Diary of Reverend Wickwood's wife. Her husband John built the first Hawkins home, called Hilltop, at the end of the 17th century. They were among the first white colonists of the island. Previous inhabitants disappeared mysteriously 3 centuries earlier.
An old diary.
Is that it? I don't have... There we go. I was like, I don't have my lighter.
The Scylla is here, like in the vision. Colden came this way.
Is this going to be more occult stuff? Yep. Complete Revelation achievement. This collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I have never heard of. Divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as a reference work on the bestiary of the myth. Without giving details on the mythology to which it refers, its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. This will affect your destiny. Yes, it will. Of course it will. Of course I'm going to go more insane. Why wouldn't I, right? Son of a biscuit. Okay. Knowledge. Ugh, I'm going insane. Okay. Chapter 8. Clues. Fuller's notes. If the evidence garnered in the Hawkins drawing room raises questions as to what became of the parents' bodies, the discoveries of Colden in the office of Fuller reinforce this conviction. Sarah Hawkins was moved from the crime scene by none other than Dr. Fuller. Even more significant, the director of the Riverside Institute obviously had a strong obsession with the artist. The content of the cylinders recorded by the doctor proves his interest in the young painter. Summaries of psychoanalysis sessions, as well as blood tests, confirm the fact. In one of the cylinders, Fuller clearly states that he has hidden the body and the personal effects of one of his patients. Algernon Drake, age 43, bookseller. Algernon Drake is the owner of the Nameless Bookstore and a friend of Sarah Hawkins. It would seem that the two of them were united in a common thirst for knowledge about the occult. He has a strange collection of parchments and books of spells, and he seems to know a lot about the island's clandestine activities. If I decide to explore the occult trail, he will be an excellent guide. The occult. Ascent. When they will have consumed the stellar flesh and survived the transformation, closer than ever to their new master, they will enter his sleep of death and will only awaken to answer his call. They will be called the Awakened. Extract taken from the Necronomicon by Abdul Al-Hazred. Extract taken from the Necronomicon. Elder Sign. Men discovered a protective symbol so powerful that it could remove them from the gaze of creatures of the myth. They carved it into their jewels, painted it on the doors of their houses, and embroidered it on the clothing of their children. Later, they understood that it could even exorcise its power on the doors of the sunken city. Extract taken from the Necronomicon. I wonder, because I haven't played it yet, when I do eventually play it, because I do plan on doing it, when I do finally play the Sinking City, I wonder if how similar this is going to be to the Sunken City in actual Lovecraftian lore. Necronomicon. The words that follow are not really mine. They were communicated to me in my dreams and trances by the greatest minds in the cosmos. I take advantage of these moments of lucidity that grow ever shorter to write down these few scraps from the... Let's see. This is Abdul Al-Hazred again, right? Okay. Where did I leave off? I take advantage of these moments of lucidity that grow ever shorter to write down these few scraps from the immense knowledge that they send crashing against my broken mind night after night. I can only leave these crumbs of knowledge to the world in the hope that reading them will guide men. But I already fear that unholy words will stain the soul of whoever dares upon this accursed collection. Because, just like prisoners whose confessions were written on their own skins, I shall protect my heritage beyond the ages. Has the elder sign on the front of it as well. Okay, and then High Priest. The call cannot be made without a guide. The guide does not have to see or hear. He is fully committed to the cause of the great old one that he serves. He will find the oracle. He will pursue the truth seeker. He will neither reveal nor explain. He will observe. And when the stars align and the day of awakening arrives, he will take his place and lead the call. Alrighty, and then places Riverside Institute again. Oh, okay, so these were cellars of the Riverside Institute. Now, through the eyes of Dr. Colden, I finally visited the Riverside Institute. The operating rooms and dormitories surround the pharmacy. Everything here has an air of respectability. Do the nurses really know, like Dr. Colden, what is going on in the cellars? What is sure is that the staff fear Fuller. It is perhaps this fear that prevents them questioning the validity of a medical center of this size on such a small island. All right. And then Pierce, sanity. Yep, we're this far gone. Holy crap, we're really going insane. I thought we were like over here or something. Holy crap, dude. That's huge. That sucks. Ah. Okay. Oh yeah, Francis. That's right. Francis died at the Institute where we saw him die. Pierce read an ancient treatise, the Malleus Bestiarum. This bestiary makes inventory of numerous creatures from the occult world or parallel dimensions. The very nature of its knowledge makes it an unholy book. By reading it, Pierce lost some of his sanity. And then meeting the Shambler. And then reading the Necronomicon. Pierce has read the Necronomicon, drawn by the whispering of the accursed book. He forced the bookseller's safe, touched the skin binding, and deciphered the last words of the crazed Abdul Al-Hazred. As if as an answer to the questions that Pierce was asking himself, the book sucked in his mind and projected it into the body of Colden. Silent witness to his own investigation, he followed her steps down into the cellars of the Riverside Institute and her confrontation with Fuller. Returned to his own body, Pierce slowly comes to understand that his investigation is taking him into unknown territory. The words of the Necronomicon still echo in his mind. Will he ever forget that horrifying read? So, I guess the rule is, I've not found anything to reverse his sanity loss, so I'm not sure. You would think if he actually saw a psychologist, he could work through some of it and maybe reverse some of it. Like, because some of his insanity is from his nightmares, like his own mental trauma from World War I and stuff too, or seeing the kinds of stuff that happened in the basement of the of the Riverside Institute here, like the bloody bodies and stuff. Some of his insanity is from that, or his sanity loss is from that. So you'd think some of that at least could be worked through with a psychologist. Some of this stuff, though, Necronomicon and the Bestiarium, I don't know any psychologist that would take that seriously. Yeah, so that's great. We're based on this, we're more than half the way insane. Suck. That sucks so hard. That sucks so hard. Okay, anyway. 6 to next level for that. 4 to next level for that. I mean, that would be make it good for when talking to people. Yeah, maybe we'll up this one and then we'll do psychology. Since we can't get to the next level yet anyway on psychology. We're an expert in eloquence now. Okay. So now, next time we'll do psychology. Oh. Okay. Cannot go out that way.
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Hang on. What is... Can I not go out this way? No. Okay. So it does have to be this way. Oh.
What the... Fuller, too.
Fuller's also taking sleeping pills? Interesting. Got another achievement. Okay. Can I go in there, I wonder? That's going to be too close. I don't think I'll be able to. I'm pretty sure that's too close to them. They'll totally see me. Almost everything is locked. Let's see, is it this? Yeah. There's a guy there. How am I going to get past him, I wonder? Is he just looking that way, won't see me? Okay, I guess not. I guess he won't see me. No.
No! No! My God. happening to me?
I guess I'm supposed to follow this.
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Is this a loop? Doesn't seem to change. Medicine and secret sciences. Okay. Can I not? Oh, gosh. My lantern's running out of fuel and I can't seem to switch. It's not letting me switch to my lighter or anything, so that's great.
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
I'm not burning my fuel now, but I don't know what this means. Bricked up. Interesting. The friggin' dimensional shambler is going to start following me across the game, I guess, or something. That's not great. Oh, yeah, that was the toilet or wherever, yeah. Bathroom. Ooh, with elder signs scrawled all over it. What that means. Does it take me to different things now, or is this all the same? Seems like it's all the same. Again and again. Didn't change. So I basically got the two different ways, this way or the other. And I think that's pretty much it. So I have got to figure out what the pattern is between these two versions of this part of the institute. Figure out how they're tied to each other or what the pattern is between them or something. Okay. See, that's has the elder signs in the other version of the door. But here, it's the portal that basically sends me back here every time. I'm forced back again. Okay, so can I do something with this when it has the elder signs? No, of course not. Oh, I can try that. I'll try the handle. Oh, there you go. I realized the handle opened. Uomo Delicente. Pseudoscientific work by Cesare Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. Seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader. Okay. But I'm not seeing anything special inside here. I wonder if by having this open, rather if we leave it open and don't close it, I wonder if now I can go through there. Guess we'll see. Yes. Without the elder signs, I can enter here. Okay. Increase your lamp's brightness by pressing that.
Where have I seen this symbol?
So that is outside there. Here. So what? No thanks. I'd actually rather not. If that's okay. I feel like I may not have a choice though. Yeah, I think that's the only option I've got. Gosh dang it, I don't want to free you though, you jerk face. What? Can I switch that other lamp again? I feel like maybe I can't. Yeah, it's looking like I don't have the ability to switch back again. Okay. No, not there. This is still. So I think I just progressed to where the new symbol is, or the new area that I opened up. Yeah, with Elder Signs. So I'm gonna get in here now, I think. Hmm. Maybe there's nothing to find in here either, but just opening the door. Maybe that's all I needed to do. Yes, open this. Leave it open. Okay. Not seeing anything, any kind of clue or anything. Okay. So I guess we just go back and switch the other lantern again, and then come in here and do some more something or other. Wait, what? Oh, again? So that's another like elder sign something or other I'm supposed to do then. What the what? Okay, hang on. Oh, and as you get back to this, it refills your lantern automatically too. Apparently. Interesting. Wait, so is this other... No, it's like a bricked up. I can't open this. Okay, so I'm not sure. So... Oh, this took me to the men's bathroom. For some reason. Can I not go anywhere else now? Uh...
Destiny, it has trapped you.
What? So I guess just that one spot. Yeah, okay. Guess we just gotta do that. Destiny has trapped me. See, that's I have to get out of this weird mode I'm in, I think, in order to move on. No. That didn't work. Hmm. So where am I going in there? Here we go. Oh, suck. I definitely don't like the Dimensional Shambler being around. I don't know if it's in this mode or not. It was in the other one for sure. There are no bodies in this mode either. Like all the beds are vacated. Probably not good, I assume. Crap. Stink. So where am I now? That symbol, there are like 3 of those around different places, and I don't know. Going back in here? No. That other symbol was on the ground, but I didn't get a prompt to brighten my lantern. So I assume right? Is that not right? Well, no, yes and no. I'm trying to find where the next thing is, whatever it is that I'm supposed to brighten or whatever, reveal or whatever it is I'm doing. There's this. If I come over here, and then like over this, there's this symbol, but oh, it did do something.
You are
Okay.
confronting powers that surpass you.
Yeah, I don't want to be confronting anything except normal humans, but I don't know that I have a lot of choice here. Yeah. Go back and basically refill my lantern. Okay. Let's see. Now that I've opened this up, so basically, the way it seems to work, in case you're confused, Fofox, the way it seems to work is basically you have two versions of the world right now, right? You have this one where you have like this pink light lantern, and then we have one where we have a green light lantern. When we're using the green light lantern, we have a limited fuel supply. You can see in the bottom right corner. But when we're in that world, this lantern that we've picked up, this pink one that I have now, it actually is over here. So here, I'll show you. Okay, this is the green world. Okay, couple things. First of all, you have these symbols, and certain of these symbols you can hold down left mouse button basically, and you can brighten up your lantern, and kind of, if you brighten up your lantern next to certain symbols, those symbols will kind of flash, and then like you basically like clear the symbol out. So the symbol usually is like a barrier. So if you brighten your lantern enough, that symbol goes away and the barrier goes away. Okay. Then as you go out here away, you start using your lamp oil. If you look at the bottom right, for example, lamp oil is going down. But if you get back over basically in the area of this lantern, your fuel is like recharged instantly. Okay, those are the couple of things for the green world. Okay, so you need to use some of your lantern oil to brighten the lantern, which then causes a barrier to go away if you're next to the barrier when you do that. Well, there are two things. Sometimes there's just a symbol, and you make the symbol go away, and there's a flash. And then the next thing after that is kind of like this, almost like surface of water with shiny light things like barrier. And if you brighten up next to those, then that also goes away. So you have to remove a symbol first, then you remove the barrier afterward. Then you remove the next symbol, then the next barrier, whatever that order is. And that uses some of your fuel. So you come back here next to this, and your fuel gets replenished. That's pretty much the green world. And I previously, saw the dimensional shambler in this green world. Now, if you come over here and you interact with the lantern that's here, you switch to the pink world. The pink world shows the symbols too, but instead of being like a white color, they're a black color. The barrier is like a cloud instead of like kind of shimmering or whatever. And you can't get through it. You can't brighten your lantern or anything. None of that stuff's available to you. You do, however, have certain doors like this that have a bunch of elder signs on them. You can only open these doors when you're in this pink world. When you're in the green world, it shows as like this, almost like mirror reflecting back what's behind you. And when you go through it, you just transport back over to here. So you have to switch from the green world to the pink world, open the door here, then go back to the green world and do whatever you need to beyond the door that's opened. So these certain doors like these two have to be open in the pink world, but the green world has to be used to dissolve these symbols and barriers that are like kind of the cloud-like barriers. So now I'm using this pink lantern to explore, because like I said, I've not seen the Dimensional Shambler when I'm in this pink mode. So I'm using this to explore to see if there's maybe another door that I have to open or something as well, like maybe another door with the symbols. And yeah, and in the pink mode, a lot of these things are just bricked up. So there's not even an opportunity to try to open the door, let alone. Yeah, looks like. Yep, we're going to have to come all the way around and then open his office again that has these elder signs on the door. So far, I've only ever found one clue in this kind of pink lantern mode. And it was a bottle of... Wait, was that? No, I found that before leaving his office, actually. I don't remember what it was. I found something, one thing, while I was in this pink mode. But otherwise, not really anything else. Okay, so probably what I'm going to have to do is go switch to the green mode. Make it, because that's blocked by a barrier. So I'm going to have to make it all the freaking way around here. To get to the office, and then use the bright light of the lantern or whatever, I think, to get back. So that's going to be fun. Hopefully I don't meet a Dimensional Shambler on the way also, by the way. Alright, so I can't go there, so I'll go all the way around here. Ah! Incorrect. That did not help. I thought that was good cut through. Shoot. Ah! Son of a... Oh my gosh, I hate you, Dimensional Shambler. You friggin' jerk. Holy crapo! That scared the crap out of me. Nope, let's go back over here. Yeah, brighten again. Alright. Now... technically, you can open all these other ways. I don't know that I want to, though. I mainly just want to go downstairs, I think. So maybe I leave the Shambler over there. Say, screw you very much, Shambler, and just go down here.
It looks like things are back to normal.
Excuse me. Yeah, looks can be deceiving. Jeez. And now I'm going to try to make my way down. that whole sequence just to get to here. You guys are jerks. Yeah, I think the more insane he goes, the more of those kinds of things you're going to run into in the game. I really, next time it says, do you want to read the book? I need to just say, screw it. No, I'm not reading anything. Because I'm still currently, well, maybe. Oh, I can't switch to J mode? Oh, I can't look at my inventory and stuff right now. That's okay. He took her in here. That doesn't mean she's in here. I don't know what this means. Oh, stupid friggin' dimensional shambler, I swear. God dang it, dude. That was freaking. I figured he'd be there, but I didn't know he was gonna just suddenly be in front of me. I should have expected that, of course. I didn't know he was suddenly gonna be in front of me. I thought he was gonna be like off to the side, and I would try to like outrun him or something. It turned out not to be the case. It feels like this is gonna be a whole other sequence. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and call that tonight. Because it just saved the game, so we've got it now at a save point. I don't know how long the next save point will be. All right, so tomorrow we should be set to do scratches again, and then Sunday we'll be set to do homesick again. So that's the plan. Yeah. So all of my, for now, because of coronavirus, all of my normal plans, the things I normally am doing, are like on hold. Like literally everything's on hold. So because that's the case, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to stream and stuff at any given time. Like, I mean, I'm like things that I was going to do, like help out at different conventions and stuff, are on hold or canceled. I just did so. Not this weekend. Last weekend, right? I was doing a lot of stuff for a conference. The weekend before that, I was doing stuff at a conference. So, and now, like any of the additional future things I was going to do, those are all either canceled or it's an online thing where I can just watch or participate that way. So my schedule opened wide up. I'm not like going out of town or anything. So because of that, there's no reason I can't do normal. Yeah, in fairness, it's true. I did need a break too. Anyway, so there's no reason why I can't do normal or do streaming because all my normal stuff is on hold. That does mean that I will actually, I think, be able to get back into doing normal YouTube videos again as well. So hopefully that'll be a thing. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow night if you can make it. Till then, peace.